We are out here on the bay for the final of the Waszp race here on day 2 of foiling Mach 2 week in beautiful Bay of Islands. The problem we have is a very, very, very dying breeze. But we have 3 competitors. Once again, we're mixing it up. It's a 3-competitor final. We have Chris, and we have young Teddy, the crowd favourite, the young 12-year-old on a cut-down rig. He's got the white helmet on. So anyone looking for Teddy, he's in the white boat, red wings, white helmet, and he'll be bloody fast. Second in the latest Bic Opti Worlds. He knows his way around a boat, this young kid. So we're getting close to being around about a minute and a bit to go. We're just going to follow the action here. Young Teddy is a long, long way from the starting line, so that could catch him out. The little fellow might be the end of his race right there, because the breeze is dying and he needs to foil from there all the way here for the start. So I'm joined once again by the lovely Liv Sail Die legend herself, Sue Ellen Davis. Sue Ellen.
Well, you know what? You thought that Teddy might have a bit of a shocker here at the start. However, in that practice race, he also did start from behind and managed to get right up and finish second. So don't rule out the kid yet. He is on fire.
I'll never rule out that young little tacker, because he is a young kid going places, that is for sure. So with under a minute to go, nobody is pushing the starting line.
The other thing as well is you've got to remember that Ted is about 50 kilos lighter than these other 2 Chris's.
I'm thinking you're being fairly generous there with only 50. He is a little whippet. But anyway, here we go. Chris trying to get up on foils. Young Teddy is up on foils and coming in hot. But it looks like Chris with a C might have won the start, but Chris with a K is coming in underneath him pretty hot. So both boats foiling, which is good to see. These guys are only fairly new in the course, in the fleet, so do not expect a foiling jive from these 3 boats. But that doesn't matter. It's all about being out here. Chris with a C now in front. Chris with a K just taken up behind him. They'll be very, very, very cautious on this jibe mark. We've got young Teddy still only probably 20 metres in behind. Chris with a C getting into the jibe mark now and heading in towards the club. Chris with a K in the red boat is continuing on. So what we're seeing here is they're going a long way past the jibe mark, because the breeze has gone right. Chris with a C has hit the piss. He is in the water. Chris with a K has done the same. Can young Teddy pull one off and get the lead here? Lots of pressure on him. He's done it. Come on, Teddy. Get that thing up and going, son. You're in the lead. Come on, Teddy. Wind it up.
Go, Ted.
Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Come on, swap hands. Get out of the wire. Get that thing moving.
Come on, Ted. Down.
Come on. Come on. They've all exploded behind you. Get it going, son. Come on, Teddy. You can do it. Get out of his wind, you lunatic. We want this kid to win. Come on, Teddy. Get it up on foils.
You're still racing, Ted. Go down to that next mark. Go, Ted. Go.
Very, very animated camera crew going on here. Sue Ellen, you happy?
Yeah, I'm actually just trying to coach this kid around the course. I think he thought when he went around that bottom mark that he'd nailed it and won. But I think he was actually also celebrating the fact that he didn't capsize and the 2 Chris's did. Now he's back up on those foils. Those other 2 are still struggling. Teddy just needs to stay in control, and the Bangin The Corners Waszp Cup here in the beautiful Bay of Islands for Mach 2 week will be young Teddy's second in the world at the Open Bics.
Well, there's bigger news than that. Chris are both in the tide. So this is a victory lap for young Teddy if he wants it. Bit of pressure still. He's still got to get around this course, round this mark, up to the next jibe mark. Look at him swing off that. He's got about a 2.5 metre bloody main on that thing. He weighs 3.5 kilos, ring and wet, and he is, I don't know what, 2'2"?
He's 2'2". He's 12 years old, but he is full of energy, this kid.
Mate, and he is out there having a crack. Chris have just righted, and they're way over off the wing mark. So Teddy is almost 2 legs. Don't look back, mate. Always look forward. Just get up that mark, get back over, tell them that you're about to win the Bangin The Corners Cup, and go for the finish line.
This will be the biggest victory of Teddy's little career so far. He is on fire today. He is going to be the champion. All he needs to do is just hold it together. The 2 other Chris's have crumbled under the pressure of losing to a 12-year-old. They've both just kept them, and they're finally back up and moving again. So this is Teddy's day.
Here it is, the all-important tack. Has he nailed it? He put it in in the tide on the last one, but he's got through on this one. He's sitting on the wing. He's just composing himself, getting his tiller in the right hand, main sheet in the other. He's got his feet under the wing straps, and he is up and foiling. Send it down there, Teddy. Come on, mate. You can do it. Here we go. Have a look at the young little fella. And the other two Chris's are just getting to the bottom mark now. So he's still got a leg and a bit to go. But it's all about young Teddy. Get into it, son. Oh, he doesn't need that. He's just trying to drop off the foils. Even at his light weight, he's still very marginal foiling conditions.
Yeah, you know what? It is a bit of a struggle, but come on, Ted, keep going. We're happy to coach you around the course. Get that mane on, Ted, and keep going.
Come on, mate. Don't panic. Go over there, then go through to finish. Come on, Teddy. Get it up on the foils, mate. This is your moment to shine. There he goes.
It looks... think that you were going to rule him out before the start.
No, I was only just building up the suspense. I knew he was going to win from the start. He's a little legend.
The little young Teddy from the Bay of Islands. He is unstoppable.
And the other competitors are just making their way. One's not foiling, the other one just foiling over the wing mark. So it's all Teddy's to lose.
Look, Teddy is about to get himself launched onto this world stage once again. He is a champion. You look out. Peter Burling, the helm for Emirates Team New Zealand, is under threat.
Oh, absolutely. I think Emirates Team New Zealand will be getting a helicopter straight up here after this and signing this young tacker up, because you don't need to go to any other country.
And you've seen him here first at the Bangin The Corners Cup with the Live Sail Die Twist here at Bay of Islands MACH 2 week. All right, come on, Teddy.
There he goes. It's a slow old tack. Has he nuffed it up? Oh, he's doing a bit of ballet. He's looking over at a couple of pieces of fish. Now he's got his main sheet in his hand. Come on, Teddy. Send it into the finish, son. Come on.
Ted.
Wind it up, mate. Get into it. You've blown him away. Come on, Teddy. All the way to the finish. Pump it, pump it. That's it. Get that little butt of yours working. Up he goes, and foiling, bar some sort of disaster, we're about to see the youngest ever Bangin The Corners Cup winner. Ever.
History is being made here in the Bay of Islands for MACH 2 week, and once again, history.
Here we go. We're about 20 metres from the finish, and it's young Ted about to become the Bangin The Corners Cup champion. He puts a wing in. Look who has joined us. New Zealand yachting's newest superstar, young Teddy Houry. How are you, mate?
I'm pretty good. It's quite hard to say into words because it just happened, but I was quite a while back from the start because I actually missed my timing.
You were halfway back to Auckland, mate. What were you doing all the way over there?
I missed my timing, and it just wasn't going well, and I had a bit of problems with my rear foil, but then it...
But you kept going?
Yeah, kept it together, and that was awesome.
And what did you think when the guys in front of you stuffed their jibes up on the first one? What did you think then?
I thought basically then was my time to make my gain, and I pulled off an okay jibe, and it was enough to...
You nailed it, son. Talk it up. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
How old are you?
12.
How long have you been sailing a Waszp?
I just got it a month ago.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
You are ridiculous. Now listen, what do you think when you were so far behind?
I thought I never really gave up, because in the Bangin The Corners Cup race, it's never over till the end.
Mate, you are a champion. You know what? You are officially the youngest ever person to win a Bangin The Corners Cup. How's that grab you?
Awesome, it feels great.
Righto, let's show the world a little bit of a celebrationary jump. Young Teddy, you are a star, my friend.
Thanks.
Well, there you have it. That little kid is going places, I'm telling you. Second in the Big Open Worlds, only last year. Gets in a moth, he's had it for a month. He goes out here. Yes, it was light airs, I get all that. But what a little legend. What do you reckon?
I'm just blown away. I mean, years beyond in maturity and sailing ability, and I think he would he'd kick our butt, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. You've seen my effort on him, Waszp. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I give you a young Teddy, superstar in the making.